The following is brought to you in part by Eaton.
Hi, I'm Danny Reeves with First to the Future TV here at the 2019 Kitchen and Bath Show. And we are back inside the Moen booth, but this time we are here with Gabe with Flo By Moen.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about what we got going on here.
So what we have is a water monitoring and control device for the home water system. So we're really solving two big problems here, right? The first one is that water damage in homes is the leading cause of preventable homeowners insurance claims every year. It's twice as likely that you'll have water damage in your home than fire or theft combined.
I did
it's about
not know this.
$9 billion every year in the United States. The other big problem is these leaks that happen in homes is a tremendous amount of wasted water. So about 13% of household water is lost due to leaks. That's over 1 trillion gallons a year of water that we're just losing in our infrastructure. We're not even enjoying it. So we install this one device, the Flo By Moen device, on the main water supply line of the plumbing system. And this one device learns all of the habits of how water is being used in the home. It collects data every second of the day on water flow, pressure, and temperature. And when it realizes that there's something abnormal happening, for example, water running for too long of a period of time or too high of a flow rate, it can notify the homeowner via our smartphone app, send push notifications, text messages, emails, however homeowners prefer to get their alerts. We can let them know about the problem. They can turn off the water. They can get help from a plumber. Or if something really catastrophic is happening, we can shut off the water for them automatically.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what if I'm need that extra long shower that day and all of a sudden this thing goes an alert and I'm really wanting to take that long shower?
Yeah. So I take extra long showers too. The device doesn't discriminate, right? It learns whatever's normal for you in your home. So if you're the kind of person that takes really long showers, it's not going to judge you.
Okay.
It's going to let you take your long showers, but in the event that it's extremely long, something much longer than it usually is, it has a built-in buffer, so it'll even give you an extra 5 minutes. It'll alert you. It'll even try calling you if you don't respond quick enough. But then the worst thing that happens is it could shut off the water, but then from a push of a button on your app, and I can show you how that works, you can just turn the water right back on.
Wow. Okay, let's go over here and show me how this
Cool.
all happens.
I'll show you how it all
here.
comes together.
Okay.
So now let me show you how it works. So this phone is actually connected to our Flo By Moen device.
Okay.
So the whole homeowner interaction is through the smartphone app. So from this app, the homeowner can see how much water they've used today. So today we've used 21 gallons of water. You can set a daily conservation goal for your home. So the conservation goal here is set at 240 gallons, but you can always go in and change that if you want to be more aggressive with how you're using your water in your home. You can set a different goal. So here you're seeing a reading on how you're doing versus your goal today. And you can see the times of day that water is actually being used. You can go into the control panel. There's a bunch of different fun features here. You can go to the control panel and see what's happening in your home in real time. So right now, water's at 55 PSI, which is very normal for a home. No water's being used. And the water from the main water supply line's at 81 degrees. You can turn on and turn off the water from this point, and you can also run a manual health test. So what's really unique about this technology, we're not the first kind of leak detection system. What's really unique about the system is that we're helping to identify vulnerabilities in the plumbing system that homeowners otherwise would have no idea about that lead to catastrophic water damage. So for example, high water pressure in the water system is like high blood pressure in our body. If we have high blood pressure for long periods of time, that causes undue strain on your veins, arteries, eventually organs can fail, pretty nasty stuff. The home water system is the same. If you have high water pressure for long periods of time, that's going to mean that you're putting a lot of pressure on your pipes, fixtures, appliances, and something can burst.
That's a really great analogy,
Right.
Gabe.
So we're proactively monitoring for that. Same thing with temperature. If you have freezing pipes in your home, not sure where you live, but
we live here in Vegas, however, it's the same. Like
you
I
guys
have
had like
to cover
20
my
degree weather,
pipes
right?
and it gets cold here.
Yeah.
So there is chances.
Imagine if your pipes start freezing, we would proactively send notifications to the homeowner to help them fix the underlying issue, right? Get that water flowing through the pipe so the water doesn't expand and burst. So we're really about proactive monitoring. One of the really cool things I'll show you is that with the technology, we can identify even a drop of water a minute happening anywhere in the home. And the reason why that's really important is because a lot of times before a pipe will catastrophically burst, the sign will be that a little water will be trickling out of the pipe somewhere. So I'm going to start a simulation of a small drip and show you how we identify it. So one of the really cool things that the technology can do is they can even identify if there's a drop of water a minute happening anywhere in the home. The reason why that's really important is because not only do those small drips lead to mold, which is really nasty, creates health issues, those small drips are the best indicators that something catastrophic can be looming in the home. A lot of times before that pipe will burst, the sign that something catastrophic is coming are really small drips in the system. So what we can do is we can run a health test manually anytime we want, but this automatically happens in the background, so a homeowner doesn't even need to do this. But I'll manually start a health test, and in an average home, it could take up to 9 minutes to identify if there's a small drip in the system. This is a really small system, so you see it only took a few seconds to identify that there was a small drip. We got a push notification, we just got an email that popped up. So now the email is actually helping us troubleshoot where that leak may be coming from in the home. So our job is not only to identify, hey, there's a small drip, we're gonna help the homeowner find where it's coming from and repair that vulnerability. So again, we can avoid the catastrophic water damage from happening in the first place.
You're making homeowners' lives so easy.
Yes, that's what we want. We actually invented this solution, my dad and I, he's the inventor. We invented this after we had catastrophic water damage in our own home. In 2007,
there's a silver lining to everything.
Yeah,
you know,
right?
you have
at the time,
right?
Yeah,
and then you created such an amazing product that so many people are going to use, and you can save their home disaster as well.
We had
that's got to make you feel great.
$300,000 claim in our own home. For 6 weeks, I was living in a hotel. It was really awful. So, as bad as it is financially, the emotional hardship of suffering through that is something that I think everyone wants to avoid. And now there's a very cost-effective, easy way, smart home experience to be able to avoid that from happening.
Well,
so
good for you guys.
If we go back into our app, we see that this has told us, hey, we have a small drip in our home. And now you can get some details, you can troubleshoot like the email we just got. I know what it is, it's the little faucet that we left running. So I could just come in, I can clear the alert, and where before it was saying, and now we're right back into, if I go back to my dashboard, we're back in a secure place.
You're secure.
We know what's happening.
We're good
secure.
To go.
We know what it is, so we don't have to worry about it, right? But what happens if something really catastrophic does happen? What happens if we didn't see that small drip, we didn't get it repaired? That's when something catastrophic can happen, and now I'll show you how we can automatically shut off the homeowner. So now what I'm going to show you is how we can automatically shut off the water for the homeowner in the event that they didn't find where that small drip was coming from, didn't get it repaired in time. We're going to protect the home for them and automatically shut off the water.
Shall we go see that?
Let's do it.
Okay.
One of the things that we're looking at here is what happens when you don't catch those small drips, and it could be happening in a much less convenient place, which is behind the wall. What you're going to start seeing in a second is small drips of water that are coming on the outside of the pipe, and eventually that pipe bursts. Now the device has learned what's normal and what's not normal for the water system. So once it realizes, hey, this is not a faucet, this is not a shower, this is not something that should be happening, the Flo By Moen device, once it realizes that, automatically shuts off the water for the homeowner and prevents that catastrophic water damage from happening. Boom. It just shut off the water automatically.
Gabe, thank you so much. You have an incredible product here with Flo.
Thank you so much. We're really excited about it. So if your viewers want any more information, they can go to moen.com/Flo or meetflo.com and get more information.
Awesome. Well, you heard it here first. Thanks for watching First of the Future TV right here at the 2019 Kitchen and Bath Show.